with Jay's movement, it's going to be very hard to track down, you know, those jab 1 into F smash kills or something like that. But here we are starting game 1. Right off the bat, we see Nika going in on Jay right there, who's just being very defensive right now, throwing out those needles, trying to create some sort of space. Very nice on the machine. Once Jay gets in there, he's throwing out a couple moves just to rack on some damage.
Nika really seems to be getting comfortable pretty quickly with his spacing. Starting to get a few hits in, but
right now Jay just seems to be one step ahead when we saw him get a very nice string there from the read roll. Teching the down air right there will result in him being able to get the grab. But a very nicely timed up B there from Nika will save him from that up smash. But there's the air dodge read. Very nice bouncing fish to get that first stock.
At 50-50, that's just like he said.
There is a forward throw into bouncing fish, pretty much the new bread and butter combo for Sheik now in 1.1.5 land.
Wonder what he was thinking with that up B right there. Was that just trying to make space, or seems like an odd choice right there?
You know, could be a lot of things. You know, players really have a lot going through their head when they pick what moves they want. But very nice. I really like how he's catching a lot of Jay's landings with those side Bs. He's just not letting him establish any sort of ground in front or behind him. Very nice. They're trying to get some sort of kill off right now, but Sheik having one of the harder recoveries to get, especially when you're someone like Marth, who can very easily be killed off stage by a rogue explosion or a bouncing fish or something.
Absolutely.
Missed the grab, did not get the air dodge there, so it was hit by the bouncing fish. A very nice fast fall into up smash there. He has quite the hill to climb right now, sitting at 105%. This could be the stock right here with that. Up air will not get it quite yet, despite the low ceiling. All right, very nice. Nika is able to make it back to the stage and get some grounds, but then Jay will just push him right off yet again.
Dancing Blade making up the most of the percent he's taken this game.
All right, Jay's really pushing Nika towards the right side of the stage. He's trying to break through, but Jay just being very smart with it, choosing his attacks and using those needles to space him out, catching with those arrows with forward arrows we saw right there.
Nika clearly trying to back off and try and play it safe, try and kind of reset to neutral. And
he's making some grounds here. He did get Jay up to 44%, you know, and if he does rack on a bit more and he gets a nice tipper, that could be the stock. You know, Marth being very powerful with those rail space forward smashes.
Yeah, there's always the threat of that rogue tipper coming out, but at the same time, Jay's just letting him play his game and moving right around it.
Ooh, if you time that down to a little more, we probably could have gotten a hit there, but won't be able to make purchase with it. Now Nika is forced to be on the offense yet again. Ooh, very nice, Jay, waiting for that roll that he knew was going to come. Ooh, nice, catching him in an opening from the Dancing Blade there. He's really catching on to when Nika wants to use the Dancing Blade and punishing accordingly. Jay's just such a terrifying player when he has stage control. We just see him walking around the map. And a nice quick little fair there. We'll kill him at 183%. Not many things he could have lived by if he was hit from. Had a very nice display there from both players. Nika was kind of on the comeback there, so good on him. We could see some improvements moving into game 2.
Yeah, we could really saw a few good things coming out with Nika. He was, I don't know, he was really getting a lot of good percent off with that Dancing Blade when he was getting some space, but Jay just getting right in his face and not letting him. Jay just taking and keeping stage control, not letting Nika really answer anything he was doing.
He was doing a nice job of working just outside of tipper range, where he was able to punish any sort of attacks that Marth would throw out. But game 2 being brought to battlefield here. I imagine Nika wants to use the platforms to just get around Sheik more. We saw Jay with the excellent stage control, mostly due to lack of platforms that Marth could jump around on. So we'll see if it comes into play here. So far, seeing a bit more of an even match at the start here from the last one. Both players are at pretty much tied percents here. Very nice. Nika catching him, or I'm sorry, Jay catching Nika from that forward smash and getting some percent off from it.
Jay already keeping that stage control. Maybe I spoke too soon.
And Jay's doing a lot of bobbing and weaving right now. He's getting in, doing damage he needs to do, such as with that up smash, and then getting out, stoning with some needles, looking for his opportunity to go back in, gets in there with the grab, and then does anything he can. Very nice. Recognizing that he was going to air dodge there and going with the explosion. Didn't get the kill quite yet, but definitely going to make Nika be more careful when he's throwing out forward throws.
Yeah, if that doesn't get in his head,
And very nice using a jump there instead of air dodge, saving his stock there.
But like you said a moment ago, Jay just staying right out of that tipper range and being able to duck in at just the right moments.
There, I believe Jay was like, very nice tipper forward smash there, getting the first stock, really reversing the flow of the matchup. We'll see what he can do as Jay moves into the second stock here, see if he can extend this lead at all. All right, Jay is trying to get him, but Sheik does have a very hard time killing when they are at high percents like this. We saw the same thing last match where he ends up getting with the kill from a forward air at 180%. So he's really going to have to do something crafty if he wants to try and get the kill here, but Nika is just really extending that lead he has right now. Sheik already at 58% potential kill percent from any sort of tippered aerial or forward smash. Very nice, catching him, challenging the forward smash there with a dash attack. Now he's just keeping him off stage, looking for a chance to go in. Ooh. There's the forward air. We'll get the stock there.
Nika does have a nice lead on this right now. He's got plenty of percent he can absorb.
No. And such nice spacing with those aerials. We saw with that nair earlier, with that forward air just now. But now Jay's trying to bring himself back into this match. Gets the grab, throws the needles the wrong way accidentally. Misinputted B reverse there. Ooh, very nice string there from Jay. Wasn't able to get the final hit from the bouncing fish, but still was able to rack on a lot of damage.
Starting to close out that lead again.
You see Jay bringing himself back into this match, but there's the tipper from the Dancing Blade. We're going to game 3 here. Nika's Marth putting in work against Jay.
He definitely seems to be getting a lot of mileage out of that Dancing Blade.
Oh, yeah.
Either by 1, 2, 3 to grab or just going for the all 4. It's really seems to be his most useful tool in this matchup right now.
We're definitely seeing it come into play here. I imagine against, some more floaty characters or something, he won't be able to catch landings as well as he can with Sheik. And there we saw Jay debating switching to Meta Knight, but going right back to his #1 main. At least I believe his #1 main. All right, game 3 brought to Duck Hunt.
Interesting.
Likely FD was banned and Jay wanted the next best thing to it. As oftentimes what happens when you see game 3 on Duck Hunt. Seeing just a war of zoning right now whenever in the air. Nika's trying to get him with the forward air, but Jay on the other hand is trying to get him with the narrow back air. And then catching landings with a grab or something like that. And seeing a lot of shield pressure from Nika as well, which is really making Jay question when he can attack and when he can't.
Just throwing out hitboxes and forcing him to deal with it.
But there was the unsafe shield breaker right there, and Jay was very aware of that, catching him right underneath the bridge, getting the sweet spot of the up smash. Excellent stock there taken from Jay.
Yeah, Nika was really starting to get some momentum there, but Jay was not letting that get into his head. He was able to keep it clear and just.
Now Jay's definitely on the defense now, making sure that Nika comes to him and he's catching him with any sort of needles that he can, or catching landings with forward tilts. But there's a very nice up E there, challenging any sort of attack that Jay was going to throw out there. I imagine he was going for a grab, something like that. Jay has such a strong lead right now. Ooh, very nice down air there. Just really going for
Interesting
a
landing
very
mix-up.
unexpected option.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm sure Nika did not see that coming. He was probably looking for a nair or something like that. But just landing quickly with the down air there. Very smart stuff, bringing us back to the stage quickly.
And again, taking back control, taking back all that momentum.
What?
Then again, there's always that risk of a tipper. There's always
That wasn't
gonna be
even a
that
tipper.
pressure
That
coming
was
up.
just a
Was it
lot
not?
of rage built up. I don't think it was, no. I think it was just inside tipper range.
Okay. I got terrible vision.
It's all right, man. There's always the
Yeah.
possibility I'm wrong, too. You know, that happens more often than not. Ooh, the dog actually coming in there and
Lifting him
messing
up
with
just enough.
just Nika. All right, Nika was trying to air dodge into the ground to dodge that up smash, but what